Hey, hey. What's up, Brandon? I did not get any storm damage, thankfully. We really didn't get it. I mean, we got like flash flooding and stuff, but we did not get what they said we were going to get. And I knew we weren't because I don't know. I just did because they always like hype it up. But my max velocity guy, he said that Huntsville really wasn't getting much. So I don't know. I think news reporters are kind of like YouTube and they just, they hype it up because they want views and that's how they get money. That's my feeling. So I don't think they're any different than YouTubers because they're like, oh my God, we're going to get this, we're going to get that. I mean, I knew we were going to get rain, but I don't know. I do feel bad for Missouri. Missouri got fucking clobbered. And a couple of other places. I think there were 30 deaths last I checked. Nowhere near her though. So, what's up, Sly? Hey, Rock Jam. Where is everyone? Hello, all the people that aren't saying hi. So, a couple things I want to talk about first. Restream is so much better than Streamyards. I don't know why it never took off. And it's only $20 a month, which I haven't even paid for yet. But there's no limit on time. Like, I could go live every night and it has the exact same functionality as StreamYards. I think StreamYards kind of copied Restream, but I'm telling you, Restream is way better. It's got cool things in it. It's got like just some awesome things. So I don't know why everybody runs to StreamYards. I would say go to Restream. It's a lot cheaper. I think Restream, not Restream, StreamYards just got fucking greedy. So hey, sweet misery. Sweet misery, I thought you left me. I thought you were like, fuck this bitch. So that was one thing I want to say. Second thing I want to say, hey, Allie, I know I have not been around for the last couple of days. I have been in website hell, making some changes. I have all the lotions that I have so far. If you want a special scent in a lotion, please just let me know. I can make anything, like literally, that I have. We got new scents that are all on the website. Hey, Lori, new scents are on the website. The website has been redesigned for the 19,000th time because I noticed a couple of issues. Uh, Mobile version is not completely done yet. I'm going to work on that tonight. So if you're on a mobile version, it's a lot of it hasn't been changed, but there are 15 new scents on there, plus all the lotions. What else did I add? It's just a bunch of changes. Good changes, product changes. There's two different spring lines. There is new and trending, and then there's the regular spring line. So there's lots of scents. I still have like a ton more I could add, but I'm going to rotate them. So right now, due to me being in website hell, I have, and for like 2 days, you couldn't even buy anything because I fucked something up in coding, like a total moron. And then I figured it out. I was like, oh my God, no wonder nobody could buy anything. So I fixed that. So now you can buy stuff. But now I forgot what I was going to say. Totally forgot. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, yeah. There's two different spring lines. One is new and trending, and the other one is regular spring. I try to get creative with some names. I know a lot of people have asked me, even people not from YouTube have asked me to put stuff in categories. That's another thing that's now added. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Hold on. For those of you from YouTube that have asked, you're going to be so happy. And I do have a couple of candles, pink sugar, that I got to get out. because I sent somebody a wrong candle. I don't even know if they're from YouTube or not, but if they are from YouTube, name starts with a J. If you are from YouTube, I got your back. They're going out in 2 days. And if you're not from YouTube, you're not going to hear this, so it don't matter. All right. Hold on. Do do do. All right. So here's the lotions. There's one place the lotions are. Oh, I also added a sale items page. So you don't have to search for anything. All the lotions are 15% off. Sugar berries, I'm way overstocked on. So that's on this page. Hand sanitizers, 10% off introductory rate. And then vanilla cranberry is also on sale, 25 plus. It's an automatic discount right now for 25% off everything. There was no way for me to separate these two, so these two are like super discount. But yeah, so I added this to the sale items page, but let me show you on the shop page, because many people have asked me for this. I went ahead and separated everything by scent classification. So we have floral woodies, we have floral fruities, we have clean and fresh, we have boho inspired, oriental florals, masculine clean, masculine woodsy. So now if you're looking for a candle, you know exactly what you want. Like if you wanted something tropical woody, whoop, watch it not work. And then you know it's Phoenix Fire, which is bamboo and coconut. So that's part of the changes. All these scents are new. Changed around some pictures, updated the reviews. And then about page just got brighter. And other than that, the sale item page, and I think everything else is pretty much the same. I still got to do the wax melts, but there you have it. I've been in website hell for days, but I think you guys will be really happy with the changes that were made. Especially a lot of people have been asking me for a long time to do the sale items page. So there you have it. It's done. Yay. So I think I was saying it before, the 25% is an automatic discount. So you don't even have to worry about a code. It'll automatically take it off at your shopping cart. I know I changed something on the carts, but that's all I can think of. So that is why I've been in website hell for the last couple of days. I haven't even left my desk. I finally took a shower today because I needed one.
See, Mother, I told you before 9:30.
Okay. Get ready. You have school tomorrow.
Huh?
Get ready. You have school tomorrow.
I still gotta make dinner.
What?
I still gotta cook.
What?
I still gotta cook dinner.
What's up, Oda May? So, yeah, make sure you order candles. Energycandles.com. You would think I would be a better salesperson, but every time I try, I'm like, I'm here and I'm like, got 14 other things on the brain. Hey, Rachel, I have like 14 other things on the brain, but I do need to sit down, concentrate, and sell these motherfuckers. So I know some of you guys may have gotten crushed in bad weather. I know Rock Jam lost power for a little while. So I hope everyone's okay. Oh, you got screwed in weather? Where are you, Oda? I don't know where you are. If you order a candle, I don't know where you are. Ugh. Actually, Oda, I'm glad you're here because the OGDC needs to be here tonight because this community is so fucking stupid and immature that it's almost like, whoa, is this like a parallel world? So let me start by saying we will not be discussing Brittany because if I turn on YouTube one more day and see her fucking name, I'm going to snap. And she's just as bad going back and forth. But at the same time, I understand it. And all that's going to play a part. And you're going to understand why I understand it. But holy fuck, you can't even turn on YouTube without seeing Brittany. I don't know how people did it when it was me. I mean, I was in it, so I didn't see it. But holy fuck, who wants to talk about the same person every motherfucking day? Jesus Christ, I could not do that. Even if I'm mad at someone, I'll do it for like a minute. I'll talk about them and then I'll talk about something else for God knows how long. And then I'll go back and talk about them for a few days. And that's it. But all this nonstop over and over and oh, holy fuck, shut the fuck up. And yet, there's big numbers in it. So I understand why they're talking about it. But for those of us that don't give a fuck, holy shit. Nobody wants to hear about fucking Brittany. And then on Brittany's side, nobody wants to hear the fucking poor me. Oh my God, poor me. I'm a victim, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, stop. So, but the creators really aren't who my angst is with tonight. It's some of the subs from the OGDC. Y'all are some stupid motherfuckers. And I'll tell you why. Now let me tell you who I'm talking about. Hartley for one. Ash274 for another. Some of you might know these names. Some of you don't. Who else do I see? Wispy, you're included in this tonight, actually. Even though you're not OGDC, you'll understand. Who else? Trying to think who else. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go along. But these three popped in my mind. So we're going to start with Wispy. Wispy. You made video after video. Hey, criminal man. After video about me. And how bad I was. And oh my God, Laura's so horrible. Oh my God, Laura this. Oh my God, Laura that. But most importantly, you, of all people, brought up someone that attacked my children, and I said something very rude to him. And that was after he attacked my children. And said horrendous things, made a fucking website about me and my children, like had my kids' pictures on there. And all of that part seemed to have gotten forgotten about when you and many others had to say, like, and you brought it up years later. Oh, she once told a father of a dead baby, blah, blah. I don't even remember what the fuck I said. But all of the beforehand didn't seem to matter. What brought me to that point didn't seem to matter to you and many others. Okay. I ignored you for the most part. I know why I said what I said. But lo and behold, heard on one of the clip channels, KKK say to a mother of a murdered dead child, "You're just grifting." I'll play the clip. I don't remember exactly what was said. Something along the lines of, "You're just grifting." Clue, listen to me. It's her child. If she wants to grift off their own fucking child, she's entitled. It's her child. She gave birth to her. Nobody. And I say the same thing about the parents of Sebastian or Don and what's her name? I can't even think of her name at the moment. It's their child. They gave birth to them. So if she wants to make money on the backs of her child, she's the one that's got to answer to it. Nobody else. It's not for YouTube to judge her. And other than quote unquote newer clip channels, where's all the outrage? Where is the fucking outrage for this? So now, as long as you're friends with QB, you're not allowed to say anything about anyone else. I have been hearing about what I said to Negs for 5 years now. 5 fucking years. Don and Candace, thank you. 5 fucking years I've been hearing this shit about Negs. There were video after video after video. And again, everybody seemed to have forgotten, hey, sweetie pie, what caused me to say it in the first place. Nobody ever talked about that. But to this day, people come at me about it. Ow, you said this to that, blah, blah, blah. Really? Do you know what he did to me? But for the most part, I just ignore these people like whatever. Don't give a fuck. But Clue can say something so much more vile than anything I've ever said, ever. Yeah, I have issues about this. And go after a woman who lost her daughter, who just came to YouTube to, I don't know, start a channel. I don't know, but I'll get into her in a minute. Why is nobody in an outrage over this? Where is the outrage? Where is the accountability? Why isn't there accountability for this? These same people would, if I said something like that, if Alicia said something like that, if Savage said something like that, I'd say Bombshell, but she probably does. There would be 10 videos made. No joke. But because it's Clue, nobody is saying anything or holding her accountable. Hartley, what's the matter, Hartley? You stop making videos all of a sudden? What about the Righteous Crew over there? Righteous Crew, how come you're not saying anything? How come there's no, let's do a live and let's talk about how wrong it is, blah, blah, blah. You do it if fucking, what's her name? Who's the one I can't stand? The one that lies all the time. That nobody likes. I don't know why I'm fucking brain dead. The coffee person. You know what I'm talking about? I can't think of anyone's name tonight. Coffee clutter clutch. You know who I mean? Come on, help. Give me a name. The one that had the video. I haven't seen her in a long time. She was fighting with Deets. She had that fake phone call. I don't know, but I know who I mean. You guys know who I mean, even if you can't think of the name. Imagine if she said something like that. The Righteous Crew over there would be the first ones that went live to call her out. How come they're not calling Clue out? And their excuse can't be, well, it's just not worth it. She's not going to listen. Well, that doesn't stop you from calling other people out that don't listen. No, not Betty. Crime sleuthing. Thank you, Sly. Crime sleuthing. I don't know why I can't think of anyone's fucking name tonight. Can you imagine if Crime sleuthing said something like that? Yeah, Banks. Can you imagine if Crime sleuthing said something like that to the mother of a murdered child? Who, not just a murdered child, but she wants answers. She's on this crusade for answers. I've watched her videos on TikTok. And think about that for a second, though. If, God forbid, crime sleuthing, you would have Deets live, you would have all these people live saying, can you believe she said this to a missing child? I mean, a mother of a murdered child, blah, 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 blah. And it'd be 300 people in there bashing her, and then Crime Sleuth would come on and say, well, I didn't mean it like that, yada, yada, yada. You get my hint. Imagine Betty said something like that. There'd be 1,000 fucking videos out there right now. Where's your video, Hartley? You certainly made enough videos about me and Molly and anyone else. So where's your video about KKK? I'm just curious, Hartley. Ash, you're over there supporting it too. I don't ever want to fucking hear that anything I've ever said is worse than that, because it's not. I don't even think Alicia's gone that low. No joke. And she's gone pretty fucking low. And I don't think she's even gone that low. I don't know. Even Savage hasn't gone that low. That is about as low can get. And if you guys haven't heard it, you're about to. Hang on. Now I just got to remember which clip channel I heard it on. I mean, there's only like 2 now. Clip Punk, and now there's another one that might be Clip Punk too, but I have her blocked. She either has me blocked or I have her blocked. I don't know. And that's another thing. I don't want to hear about fucking Wade Wilson anymore. Nothing is more boring than Wade, Brittany, and Betty. Let me go to history. Sugar and Spice, sometimes nice. I don't know who it is. Oh, I gotta tell you guys, once I find this video, I gotta tell you guys about this movie I found. Last night, it was wild. Called The Final, was it The Final Wish? Or was that a different one? No, Final Wish was pretty good too, but this was a different one. Hang on. Guys, why can't I find that video? And that other community that Savage is in, there is nothing more fucking boring. I don't know how anybody watches them. I've never been more bored in my life than watching them. When did I see this fucking video? I thought it was yesterday or today. It must be Clip Punk. Hold on. She's not even coming up. Am I fucking stupid today? Hold on.
You said not to you, it's not?
Alright. Clip Punk.
I was actually on FaceTime when I left. I stayed on the phone. I was definitely muted.
Oh, it was Chronicles that posted it. Hold on. All right.
No, I wasn't.
This is like, this is just so fucked up.
I wasn't speaking.
Oh,
fucking business to be
why?
speaking on
Okay.
anybody else's kids.
Why is it anybody else's business to call me a grifter when it comes to my deceased daughter?
That's
bitch?
totally different than
Oh,
speaking
it
on
is?
someone's
Oh, it
kids and
is?
I
calling
got an
you a
answer.
fucking
Hold on.
Oh, it
grifter.
is? Oh, it is? It is?
Okay,
Yes,
if
it
you
is.
hey, look, hold on. If we can ask a question about kids, can I see the birth certificate? Is she real?
All right. Well, that was stupid, but okay. Listen, I'm not talking to any of you
I noticed you
besides
didn't
Queen
say
and
yeah.
Barbecue.
I noticed you didn't say yes.
About what? My daughter?
Yep.
You're disgusting.
As
You're
a fucking
disgusting.
kid, bitch.
You're disgusting. And
To
you
go
know
up on
what?
a fucking panel and say,
It
"Oh,
should
I
have
heard
been
you
you.
shoved
It
your
should have been
nana."
you.
You're disgusting as fuck
It
too.
should have been you. It should have been you.
Should have been you too. Should have been you too.
Wouldn't
Bitch.
be.
Nasty ass
I'm a good
bitch.
mom.
Are you fucking kidding me? I am like dumbfounded. Absolutely fucking dumbfounded. This is the mother of a murdered child. You want to see the birth certificate? Why? Are you giving money? And this is all because she fucking gave Brittany money or more money than QB. That's what this whole thing was over. Because she gave Brittany like 50 or 100 or something. I don't even know why I don't know the context of this. I don't know why she was on her panel. I have no idea. But I am just absolutely in awe that you can sit over there, Hartley, and you could have no problem with this at all. Are you scared? Are you afraid Cluminali might yell at you on a panel? But you are another one that act like you're so righteous. You're going to call out the bad. Please tell me a Brittany J is worse than Cluminati. I'll wait. I've never heard Brittany talk like that. But it's okay for Clue? Why aren't any of you weak motherfuckers calling this out? Like, for real. Chronicles posted it. I think Clip Punk talked about it. They're like the only two fucking clip channels anymore. Everyone else is too busy clipping Britney. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Listen to this again. I'm going to play this again. Now, let me give you a little context. Hey, Encino Man. No, I can't watch over there. I think that is the most boringest show in the whole wide world. It's like middle-aged women who think that they're like 17 and still look good. And like act your age, which that's a whole nother subject. But yeah, I didn't watch her drunk. I didn't watch her at all. I heard about it, but I don't watch her. I really do. I find that channel boring as hell. So almost as bad as B Tim. All right. So the context is, again, I don't know why this woman came to YouTube. I don't know how she ended up with Brittany and QB. I do kind of understand how she would end up on both. I don't know if she was involved in Sebastian Rogers, if she just looked for live YouTubers that were, close to age. I'm not 100% sure. But I only heard some of it on Britney's. But yeah, let's hear that again. Tell me why there's not 10,000 videos of this.
In business to be
Why?
speaking on
Okay.
anybody else's kids.
Why is it anybody else's business to call me a grifter when it comes to my deceased daughter?
That's
bitch?
totally different than
Oh, it
speaking
I got
on
an
is?
someone's
answer.
Oh, it
kids and
is?
I got
calling
an
you a
answer.
fucking
Hold on.
Oh, it
grifter.
is? Oh, it is? It is?
Okay,
Yes,
if
it
you
is.
hey, look, hold on. If we can ask a question about kids, can I see the birth certificate? Is she real?
All right. Well, that was stupid, but okay. Listen, I'm not talking to any of you
I noticed you
besides
didn't
Queen
say
and
yeah.
Barbecue.
I noticed you didn't say yeah.
Get a fucking clue. You are fucking clueless. The woman lost her fucking child. The fuck is wrong with you?
Yes.
About what? My daughter?
Yep.
You're disgusting. You're
As a
Who the
fucking
fuck
disgusting.
are
pig,
you?
bitch.
You're disgusting. And
To
you
go
know
up
what?
on a fucking panel and say,
It
"Oh,
should
I
have
heard
been
Queen
you.
shoved
It
your
should have been
nana." You're
you.
disgusting as fuck
It
too.
should have been you. It should have been you.
Should have been you too. Should have been you too.
Wouldn't
Bitch.
be.
Nasty ass
I'm a good
bitch.
mom.
That comment right there is so fucking ignorant. What the hell does being a good mom have to do with losing a child? Many people that are good parents lose a kid to a car accident or something. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, go clean your fucking toilet. Like, ew, you're a princess. No, princesses don't say shit like that. Because anybody that has a daughter that's driving can lose a child at any given time. It has nothing to do with being a good mom, you fucking ignorant, low-life bitch. Ugh. Shit pisses me off. Because there's many people in these communities that lost a child. There are some in here that lost a child. So for someone to say, like, it's not hard enough losing a child, now you're going to throw, well, I'm a good mom. I'm a great mom. It doesn't mean that one of them couldn't get into a fucking accident, God forbid. Knock on wood 100,000 times. But to say that, I don't know. I would have reached through the fucking thing and killed her. I think that woman held her own. I think she did a great job holding her own. But the weak ass bitches around here that aren't calling this out, you're fucking gross. Absolutely fucking gross. And if I ever hear you pick on Brittany, who never said anything as vile as that, pick on me, anybody. I don't know anybody that has gone that far, a female that has gone that far. I know, like, Be Our Guest has gone that far, but I have never heard someone go that far. And all these people in Queen Bee's chat, nobody cares. Nobody says a fucking word. Are you joking? Wow. Just fucking wow. You got 1,500 people over in there not saying a fucking word. Why? You're fucking nasty. But we'll get to that after. Let's finish out the clip. Hey, Narcos.
Have the day you deserve, bitch.
Hey,
Basically,
are you
what
okay?
I'm okay. So listen, whoever keeps calling me and texting me right now, fucking stop, because I said that it disconnects me from the live every time. I'm in the middle of a live right now. Please stop. I'm okay. That just annoyed the fuck out of me. But so basically that bitch was saying, how do we know your daughter really passed away? Show us the birth certificate. And that was like one of the most disgusting things that have.
By the way, if she wasn't such an ignorant bitch, she would know that it is a death certificate that you need, not a birth certificate. A birth certificate just shows she was born, but a death certificate would show she's dead. So if you weren't such an ignorant, fucking stupid bitch, Clue, you might know what to ask for if you just had to ask. That's another thing. Speaking of death certificates, back in 2019, Mandolin, where's your videos on this, Mandolin? Because everyone had such a problem with Mandolin calling a funeral home. Of course, I got the blame, because a known liar didn't I don't know, I don't remember what it was, but a known liar said that she had all this, stuff going on, and there were videos about that for fucking years. But all of a sudden Clue says it, and that don't matter. Fucking weak ass bitches.
Has ever been said. And then she said, "Oh, I'm a good mom," like pretty much
Yeah, that was
insinuating that I'm not.
Clue.
Yep, a disgusting low fucking blow. Disgusting fucking low blow talking about my unalived daughter.
I mean, I say
Well,
99%,
slow it
maybe
down.
not.
I've been talking for like 10 fucking minutes and nobody heard me. All right. Maybe there was a reason. Hey, Evil Queen. Maybe there was spiritual interception. No, seriously. What I was saying for the last 20 fucking minutes that nobody heard was I'm not sticking up for Clue in any capacity. But I kind of understand what, if Clue heard what I heard about her video, and that is that the way she's doing her videos, someone like me, it turns off. Like, I want to hear the story. I want to know what happened. And she chops it up in all these different videos to the point that even people on TikTok are like, dude, I don't even understand what's going on. Can you just like tell the story? And that I asked her for an email. She never got back to me. As far as I could tell, she never answered me. I guess I'm not good enough for her or big enough. I don't know. But what I was going to say to her is, if you want to get your daughter's story out successfully on YouTube, you got to just tell the story. You can't chop it up and then wait for someone to come back. It's not TikTok. And people on TikTok may wait, but YouTube, they're not waiting. Like, they're going to be like me, and they're going to be like, fuck it. I don't care anymore. I'll go look at the paper. So that's what I was trying to tell her, but she never got back to me. And I never got an email for her. So, but if she happens to be listening, please just tell the story. But like, she did a video, she just stopped right in the middle. It's weird. That's true. Good mothers don't have dirty homes and raise their children in filth, like Clue. very true. So, yeah, I don't know what triggered that fight. I don't know what started that fight, but it was just like, oh my God, that was just totally uncalled for and goes beyond anything I've ever seen. Like, I couldn't even imagine losing a child. And I think that was her oldest. And she wasn't like 12. I mean, she was 23 when she passed. So that's 20. That's my daughter's not even 23 yet. Like, that's scary. That's like my worst fear. Especially when you have other kids to take care of. You can't even have that, like downtime because you have other kids that you got to take care of. So I couldn't even imagine. I wouldn't want to imagine. I get stressed out even thinking about it. But that Chronicles and I think Clip Punk and Narcos, if you did a video, I apologize. For some reason, you're not coming up in my algorithm anymore. I don't know why. I used to see you. So I don't know if you did or you didn't. But the fact that Chronicles and I think Clip Punk are the only two people that called this shit out. And if I'm wrong, I apologize, but I haven't heard anybody else call it out. I haven't seen any, my algorithm's not full with clip videos about it. It certainly hasn't hurt our numbers. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, for real. Oh, you haven't done it? Okay. Phew. I didn't want you to be like, I did a fucking video. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and she had like 1,700 people in there after this. Just talking about Britney. Please tell me where Britney even fucking compares to this. And I'm not saying I'm a Britney fan. I can't even listen to Britney anymore because it's the whole poor me, poor me. So believe me, this isn't I favor Britney or I favor this one or I favor that one. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And this was just beyond wrong because the woman didn't do anything to Clue. Every time I had said something, I was reacting to something. And the worst things I ever said were kind of deserved because they came at me. This woman didn't go at Clue. This, from what I can tell, this woman didn't fucking attack Clue. She didn't make websites of her kids or like, what the fuck? Shocked. Just absolutely fucking shocked. And even more shocked at how many weak ass motherfuckers have no problem with this. I never thought I would be in the minority. And I never ever thought that something like that would bother me. But too many people I know in this community have lost a child and even came to me when I said it about Negs. And it wasn't even that bad. But when I don't even remember exactly what I said, but when I said it about Negs, so many people that lost a child had come to me in, private and said to me, look, I understand why you said it, but just know from, a person who lost a child that what you said really hurt me. Even, like my own subs, my own people were like, my own Patreons, at that time I had a Patreon or two that lost a child. So that, it wasn't like they were yelling at me or mad at me. They understood, but they said, you have no idea the pain of losing a child and how much what you said hurt, even if it wasn't directed at me. And I understood that. And I apologize. I never apologized to Negs because fuck him. But I definitely apologize to anybody, even haters, if they lost a child, because that shit just wasn't cool. It absolutely wasn't cool. Oh, I'm not even going to answer your fucking stupidity. Someone get rid of that person. I pretty much know who it is. Like all the other trolls. It's so fucking obvious. I don't have YouTube up to ban, so just ban them. Black. They keep coming up with new fucking troll accounts because I keep blocking the others. Hold on. Ew. So I went to get YouTube and Chronicles had posted something. Hold on. I'll show you in a second. Guys, why do I only have 34 thumbs up? Come on now. 34 thumb up is not acceptable. Hit that thumb up, people. All right, so look at this. Oh. Hang on. Oh. All right. Hey, where'd it go? All right, here it is. So Chronicles posted this. This is just fucking gross. Like gross. Hold on. She said, this is a pic Clue and Cletus on the road in their nasty vehicle while they have sat and talked about someone else for a week. Check your floorboards. That is fucking gross. Absolutely gross. Like, clean out your car. It kind of reminds me of your toilet. But I would expect nothing less from them. B made more than 70 grand in Super Chats. She made way more than that. But let me just say this about Queen Bee real fast. Because there seems to be a little problem with her mods. This is YouTube, people. I am an adult, unlike some of the people in her chat. So listen up. I have made no bones to be sometimes. I've talked about it. Okay? But I'm also an adult. And if I go in there, I was just trying to offer some advice to Rowena. But then you have Captain Napkin over there and JP, who were like 12-year-olds. Ow, Rowena doesn't need you. I'm sorry. You've never heard something from someone else that made you go, wow, I never thought of that. Because I don't know. I do it all the time. That's why people ask for advice. Because, hey, I never thought of that. And to this day, I haven't heard anybody fucking tell her what I said. Why is that? You can't go in someone else's chat? Queen Bee's people come in my chat. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, you can't be in here. Oh my God, why are you in here? And I've yelled at my mods for that too. Like, people can go wherever the fuck they want to go. unless you're a dick or you're like someone I hate. There's a difference. Like Wispy. But no, seriously though, like, big fucking deal. If you can't handle someone being in chat that isn't interrupting, was there for 5 minutes, and wanted to offer Rowena some advice, why do you have such a problem with that? I felt like I was in fucking kindergarten. Like, literally felt like I was in fucking kindergarten. They were like, ow, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I can't see JP because I have the fucking stupid bitch blocked. But Captain Napton, who is now blocked, but I literally felt like I was in second grade, the way she was talking. I'm sorry, Napkin. Last time I checked, I'm an adult. And last time I checked, I have said this more than once. I don't give a fuck if I like someone or if I don't like someone. If I could offer them some information that they may not know, then I'm going to. I'm not there to be a dick. I'm not there to fucking troll. I was offering her some advice that I thought of. And I'm going to tell you guys in a second. And I was part of the whole Megan shit back then. So when that blew up, yeah, I'm going to listen to where it's being said because I was a big part of that. And I know that you don't understand that because you're like 12. Grow the fuck up, both of you, for real. Like Chronicles of the Oblivious was like, are you trolling? I was like, dude, you were just in my chat like 3 days ago. But I understand why she said that. But no, I wasn't trolling. I was honestly going to give Rowena some advice. Here's that advice. Rowena went on to say that, what's her name? That Megan, Psycho, looked up her nursing license. Okay. Well, Megan runs around telling everybody she's a nurse. So my first thought was, you better be really careful because she probably stole your nursing license as her own. And that's all I was trying to tell Rowena is be on the lookout because it sounds to me like she might be using your credentials, even if it's just to strangers on YouTube. I'm not saying that it's like, I don't know if Rowena's real name. Her real name could be Megan, not saying Megan, but her real name could be Megan for all we know. Or Megan's real name could be Rowena. Who the fuck knows? But my point is that if someone said, all right, let's see a nursing license, all she has to do is put a picture over it, photocopy it, and show what's her name's credentials. That's what I thought of. And I thought Rowena might want to be aware because I'm listening to all these different streams with Rowena and didn't hear anybody say that that was a possibility. So I said, all right, I'm probably blocked in Queen Bee. Let me go in there and tell her there. And I think she had already left by the time I got there. But I was telling, please let her know this. So Queen Bee said, no, you're not blocked, but didn't read out my comment. And then the Peanut Gallery, Napkin Head, and Just Pathetic over there, like, couldn't stop talking about me being in there. Well, if these motherfuckers knew anything about me, they would know that, yeah, I will absolutely help out somebody, even if I don't like them. I know that that's a concept that lowlifes like you don't understand. But in my world, yeah, it doesn't matter if I like you or not. It doesn't matter if you are my worst enemy. If I think of something that could help you when it comes to a scammer like Megan, why wouldn't I tell you? And again, I understand it's a concept that you couldn't possibly understand, Napkin Head or Just Pathetic. I get it. It's called being an adult, and obviously you're not there yet. But maybe one day when you grow up, you'll see that you don't have to spend your whole life being such a fucking lowlife. Maybe you'll grow up one day. Just saying. And this isn't new either. I mean, I have said this multiple times about multiple people that if I hate to even bring up her name because I've done so good for months, but if something happened and she called me, guess who'd be the first motherfucker there? Yeah, that would be me. Call me an idiot. Call me stupid. Call me a dumb motherfucker. But you know what? I would. And that's just me. And I'm sorry that so many people can't understand that. And so many people can't look past hate and can't look past stupidity and their own fucking loser situation to see. Perfect example was Alicia. Me and Alicia were fighting like cats and dogs when she first found out she had breast cancer. Guess what? Second she found out she had breast cancer, I didn't care. Anything that we ever fought about was gone. I mean, she made it start back up again, but that's neither here nor there. But it didn't matter anymore. I don't care if I don't like you. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if we're never going to speak again. If you hadn't fucking screwed me really, really bad and fucked with my livelihood, then if you ever needed me, yeah, I'd be there. Winston says no. But seriously, I don't see anything. If Queen Bee, same thing. Do I know that I wouldn't get the same in return? Yeah, probably. I definitely wouldn't get the same in return. But I don't care. I don't do things because Rowena might offer me advice one day. I don't give a fuck if she ever offers me advice or not. The truth of the matter is, I thought of something. I wanted to let her know. And I did what I could to let her know. And then when they started talking about Brittany, I left. But I just don't know why people have such a hard time with this. Get down. I just don't know why people have such a hard time being an adult. Like, fuck, I'm not going to break bread with Queen Bee. I'm not jumping on her panel. Hey, let's be besties. It's fucked up. I am too forgiving, but it's YouTube. That's the difference. It's YouTube. Certain people, I don't think I'd ever forgive. But I probably would if push came to shove. That's what a fucking dumbass I am. If you guys don't hit that thumbs up, I'm never coming live again. So you better hit it. Hit it, bitch. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Do. I don't remember. There was something else I was going to tell you guys about the drama. Oh, I'll give you an example. I wanted to bring him up. I thought about this person in the shower. Don't ask me why. Sunnyside. I'll give Sunnyside credit. Sunnyside hates me. Always. I could fucking give away $10 million. Sunnyside would be right there saying, nah, I don't want her money. Fucking hates me. Always have. But it's consistent. And I respect that. And I respect the fact that they don't change regardless of a situation. They've hated me in the DC. They hate me now. I don't think they ever liked me, to be honest. And that's fine. I mean, people are entitled. And but they're consistent. They're not like these pussies like fucking Hartley and Ash274 and Wendy. Wendy, how come you're not calling it out? I know you're too busy running all over trials or something. Where's your playlist on all the crap things that Clue has said? Where's your playlist on all the crap things that QB has said? Where's your playlist, Wendy? Oh, it doesn't exist for them because you're a weak, fat ass bitch. That's why. And you wonder why I fucking can't stand you? This is why. Because you're a fake ass bitch. Which brings me full circle to why Britney shouldn't or can't ignore it. Because I was one of the people that did ignore it. And all these people made videos, I ignored it. And where did it get me? Absolutely fucking nowhere. I shouldn't have ignored it. I should have fucking addressed it over and over and over and over and over. I mean, sometimes I did, don't get me wrong, but I only addressed about, I don't know, 30%, if that, of all the videos and all the shit. And I should have addressed all of it, because all these people that made these videos, they didn't know me. They didn't know anything about me. But they took advantage of the fact that I did ignore them. They took advantage of the fact that I wasn't going to fucking drag them like Bombshell or Clue or Savage. I just wasn't. Like, I don't have time for that shit. I have better things to do with my life than worry about dragging you. Like, sometimes I did, don't get me wrong. But only when I couldn't take anymore, then it was like, all right, I'm done. I got to fucking call this out. But going back Sunnyside is consistently not like me. And I respect her for that. Can she be in a chat with me? Yeah, I've seen her in chats. I mean, she doesn't have me blocked, I don't think. I don't have her blocked. But I don't know why all these other people are so fucking fake. If I like someone, I'll tell them I like them. If I don't like someone, I'll tell them I don't like them. But I'm consistent. Like, I don't like a lot of actions of QB. But guess what? I still watch her sometimes. And I'm not embarrassed to say it. Like, yeah, I watch her sometimes. Before there's Britney shit. I mean, talking about Britney and B. Tim, I don't know who's worse. I think, like, ugh. But I just wish all these fucking weak ass bitches weren't so weak. Because this whole new crew of, I mean, think about it. What clip channels are there? There's fucking Chronicles, Clip Punk, Narcos, but Narcos isn't consistent. No offense, Narcos. Narcos isn't consistent. There really are no there are no good clip channels that are consistent. I'm very consistent when it comes to if I like someone or if I don't. I am very consistent with that. I'll tell you straight up. But again, I'm an adult. So I may not like someone, but I might still watch them, and vice versa. I might like someone and not watch them. There's people I like that I just don't watch because I don't like the material, but I like them as a person. Same thing. Just fucking be consistent. Don't get mad at one person for one thing and then fucking be totally okay with somebody else doing it. It's fucked up. I don't not like Britney. I'm saying that I cannot stand listening about Britney anymore. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with Britney. I really don't. But I could tell you this much. Britney doesn't do all the shit that we heard tonight. I've never heard Britney talk like that ever. So why is everyone going after Britney and not Clue? That makes no sense to me. Keep it consistent. I don't even know what Britney did other than she's just the flavor of the week. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I know exactly how this went down, whether people want to admit it or not. I know exactly how this went down. And it's exactly what I said. And that is QB wanted to pull everybody against Britney, so it altered the whole thing of what she did. It is what it is. I mean, I said it. And I stand by it. 100% I stand by it. That's what happened. And weak ass motherfuckers all fell for it and all think that I mean, it wasn't even Clue's channel that it was set on. That was the worst part. Like, if shit like that was set on my channel, oh man, I would fucking snap. But I don't even know if QB heard it. And I'm not gonna blame QB. She didn't say it. Honestly, fucking the other one said it. Clue said it. And it's fucking gross. Guys, there's 173 people and there's 50 fucking likes. Come on. I am making 70 fucking grand a year. Ty, then don't watch me. Don't you get it? Then don't fucking watch me. I don't give a fuck about your advice. I've never even fucking seen you before. I don't care what you got to say. Are you paying me? No. Are you doing anything for me? No. So, are you a member? No. Are you a Patreon? No. You're just a fucking another asshole with an opinion that I've never seen before in anybody's fucking chat. And I didn't tell a channel to be consistent. So clean your fucking ears out and hear what I actually said. I didn't tell any channel to be consistent with their material, ever. And if you can show me where I said that, please do, because that's not what I said. Nor was I even implying it had anything to do with creators. And I said that earlier. So if you get aggravated with me, then don't fucking watch me. I'm okay with it. Like, for real. Yeah, but it was more than that, sweetie pie. It was totally more than that. Betty is not going to jail. I don't know why everyone keeps saying Betty's going to jail. She's not going to jail. It's such a bullshit thing to begin with. She's got an attorney. She's not going to jail. These people are fucking ridiculous. Now, Letitia, she's going to jail. She's in jail. But I really don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not saying definitively, but I don't think Betty's going to jail. I think it's all hype. Just like they thought she was going to jail last time and the time before that and the time before that. And these people are clueless. Clueless. Is anyone following the Ruby Franke story? Ruby Frank story? So Rotten Mango has done this major deep dive in it. So now I'm like hooked on it again. And I was watching the Hulu documentary. It was really sad. So Rotten Mango's doing a 3-part series on it. She did one part that was over 2 hours, but a real good big deep dive on it. I love her. When I grow up, I aspire to be just like her. So I watched this movie last night on YouTube. Hold on. I got to find the name of it. Because I don't know what it was called. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. But I highly recommend watching it. Oh, the Ruby Frank on Hulu? Yeah, I can't record it. I tried. And it's not on my thing. All right. This movie. The real name of it is called Clarity, I think. Don't read the comment section. because it gives away the movie. So don't read the comment section. But if you want to watch a movie, it's not scary or anything. They call it a thriller. It's not a thriller at all. Very wild. I would love to hear some of your guys' thoughts on it. It was posted 3 days ago and got over 1 million views, so you know it's a good movie. But the ending was like, whoa. Actually, I looked it up. So I highly recommend watching this movie and tell me what you think. But it was really, I was shocked. It was really good. The one on Hulu? Yeah, I just started watching it before I took a shower before. She was fucked up, but the sad part is she wasn't always like that. That's the sad part. Like, it seemed like she started out normal, and that fucking bitch fucked her up. I mean, that's the impression I'm getting. That chick really fucked her up. And that's sad. But I'm only on like a quarter way through the second episode. So I don't know. Guys, there's 155 people in here and I only have 51 likes. Only 51 people like me. Come on. Support is free. Just hit the fucking thumb up. Either that or I'm going to start asking for super chats. Come here. Right. Yeah, Deb, part 1 was interesting. It really was. What? Stop bothering me, doggies. Stop. Fucking dog doesn't let me sleep. It's got me up at like 2:30 in the morning every damn day. Ugh. I'm trying to think if there's anything else left. I think that's about it. Oh, stop. Would you stop? That's Winston barking at stop. That's Winston barking at Karma. No, I don't think it was the fame and fortune. I think that chick fucked her up. Because it helps us in the algorithm. The more thumb ups you get, it helps the algorithm. The more thumb ups you get, or even thumb downs, it doesn't matter. Just hit it. It puts I think you're right, Tim. It puts the more you have, then YouTube likes. YouTube will pass your video around. What do you think about the missing? I don't even know about a missing girl in DR. I'm telling you guys, I have been in YouTube fucking hell. I mean, not YouTube hell, website hell for days. Oh, I did hear that. I'm a little confused about the 911 call. I'm not going to lie. And then I heard someone talking about it, and someone said, I know it was growling. I'm holding Winston. Someone said that it has to do with they were calling her on the phone. But if this guy went to look, then how did he not see that they were all dead? Like that, and he was so calm. And I understand from the 911 perspective as to why she was, leery and she was, freaking out. But I just feel like they knew. I don't believe that they didn't know that they were all murdered. Especially like, no, we can't wake her up. Like the 911 operator even said to her, can you wake her up? I think she meant, can you physically wake her up? And the fact that he walks away and then comes back and says, no, she won't get up. I found weird. I just find that weird. Is there anyone in here that hasn't heard the call? Ah, no shit. Where black haired? Where? What's the state? There's a lot of weird cases. I was listening to Law and Order the other day, and some woman fucking threw her baby out a window or some shit. Debbie, really? I posted that in Patreon like 2 months ago. Where have you been? I even recorded that in Patreon. You guys never check your Patreon emails. But yeah, I saw that when it first came out. I posted that in Patreon. I'm like, you guys got to see this. That's what I'm saying. All these kids were there and nobody fucking, I don't know. I thought it was weird. Was she American or Dominican? Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it. Now, here's a question. Do you guys still think Kohlberg is super guilty? See, there you go. Picky just said, I think Kohlberg is innocent. I don't know. It's sketchy. Hold on. I'm trying to find the call. Oh, is that it? Hold on. Oh. Well. All right. I don't know if he's guilty. I don't know if he's innocent, but I don't know if he's guilty either. In my heart of yeah. In my heart of hearts. Does that mean he is? No. All right. I know we've all heard this call like 1,500 times, but let's hear it again.
Hi, something is happening. Something happened in our house. We don't know what.
Panic and fear from the surviving roommates in the Idaho murders as audio.
The headline said that it was uncut. Well, stop talking over it then.
Of the 911 call is released. I'll play that call and look at what it could reveal about the crime.
Tell me exactly what's going on.
One of the roommates is passed out, and she was drunk last night, and she's not waking up.
That's what I'm talking about. That sounds like that you tried to wake her up physically, not by a phone call. And your calm as can be is saying, well, one of our roommates won't get up. Well, why wouldn't you go in her room then? Like if I was a 911 operator, I would automatically think that she went in her room and she's not waking up when she physically tried to wake her up. that's why this to me is sketch as fuck.
Okay.
Oh, and they saw some man in their house last night.
Thanks for joining me. I'm Anjanette Levy, and this is Crime Fix. It's been more than 27 months since 4 University of Idaho
AM 42, 2nd, November 13, 2022.
911 location of your emergency.
Hi, something is happening. Something happened in our house. We don't know what.
What is the address of the emergency?
1122.
What is the rest of the address?
Oh, Kings Road.
Okay. And is
Like, here's the thing. Why are you freaking the fuck out if you don't know what's going on in the house? If you didn't go and look at your roommates and know that they were murdered to death, then why are you freaking out? Because your roommate's not answering her phone? So I don't believe that they didn't go look and they didn't know what was going on. None of it makes sense at all. And I have not listened to any YouTubers talk about this. I'm just saying this from my own perspective. This does not make sense.
that a house or an apartment?
It's a house.
Can you repeat the address to make sure that I have it right?
I'll talk to you guys. We live at the White, so we're next to them.
I need someone to repeat the address for verification.
The address, 1122 King Road.
And tell me exactly what's going on.
One of the roommates has passed out, and she was drunk last night, and she's not waking up.
Okay.
Oh, and they saw some man in their house last night. Yeah. Hi, this is
And are you with the patient? Okay, I need someone to keep the phone, stop passing it around.
Can I just tell you what happened pretty much?
What is going on currently? Is someone passed out right now?
I don't really know, but pretty much at 4 a.m.
Okay, I need to know what's going on right now if someone is passed out. Can you find that out?
Yeah, I'll come. Come on, Bethany, you gotta go check. But we have to.
Now, as a 911 operator, she's thinking that it's just drunk college kids. One of them may have overdrank themselves. Maybe they're involved. Like, I totally get her attitude.
Is she passed out? She's passed out. What's wrong? She's not waking up.
Okay, one moment. I'm getting help started that way.
Okay, thank you. What's wrong?
Tell me that she's freaking and doesn't know that they're all murdered. I don't believe it. I absolutely do not buy it. She damn well knew what those rooms look like. Why she's not telling the police, I don't know. And if you were so worried about a man in the middle of the night, why didn't you call the cops then? Just saying.
Get out, get out, get out.
Okay.
Okay, and how old is she?
She's 20.
20, you said?
Yes, 20 here.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, I need someone to stop passing the phone around because I've talked to 4 different people.
Okay, Sorry, they just.
That's another thing. Why does she give a fuck? Like, who cares if they pass the phone around? Why does it matter?
Gave me the phone.
Is she breathing?
Hello?
Is she breathing?
No.
Okay.
Like, if they hadn't seen it, how'd they know she wasn't breathing? Think about it. How would they know she wasn't breathing if they didn't know? That's assuming that they physically went into the room, checked to see her breathing. Like, why are they lying? Which I don't understand. That's the part that raises a doubt for me. Why are they lying to 911? How would you know she's not breathing unless you went in and physically saw her?
Bethany, alright. Dylan, I need you to keep talking to them, okay? I can't talk to them. I need you to talk to them.
Okay. Hello.
Okay. I've already sent the ambulance and law enforcement. Stay on the line. If there is a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Say that again. There's a police here right now.
Okay. If there is a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
We don't have one. I think yes. Do you have a defibrillator? Yes, we have one.
Are you talking to the officer?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to let you go since he's there with you and can help you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay.
11:59 a.m. 49 seconds, November 13, 2022.
I want to
Yeah, that 911 call was fucking weird. Very fucking weird. Hey, Scooby, on so many levels. How would you know she wasn't breathing if you didn't go in there? And why are you lying to the police? It doesn't make any sense. And why does the 911 operator care if the phone's being passed around? You could still hear the girl crying. And they wouldn't need to turn her over. There was blood everywhere. If blood was seeping out of the walls from Xana's room, then they saw the blood without touching her. They knew she was dead. So why did it take till 11:30? All right, I don't know how many of you guys lived with roommates. I lived with roommates in my 20s. Whether it was college, after college, I had roommates till I got married at 25. And I lived with my best friend Katie for a while. I lived with some other guys for a while. And if they didn't answer, I'd go in their room. I would know immediately if they were fucking slaughtered. So the fact that she's hysterical, why are you hysterical if she's just not answering a phone? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't add up. And why is this guy so calm lying, saying, yeah, she's not breathing? Well, how would you know? Because if you went in there, you would see that everybody was slaughtered. Why wouldn't you say that it was one or two people, that if you saw one person slaughtered, you're going to go upstairs and see if the other two are slaughtered. And then you're going to know that everybody's slaughtered. Why not just tell 911 that? And it happened hours later. If you were so worried about the man you saw, to call fucking police. I don't know. It's sketchy as fuck. Too many things don't make sense. I mean, I don't care who you are. If I saw fucking people murdered, I'm not going to be that calm. And if my roommate just wasn't answering her phone, I'm not going to be that hysterical. So neither one of them make any sense. They just don't. Neither one of them stories make sense. It's fucking weird. Hunter's the one who discovered what really happened while on the 911 call. Okay, but he said, how would he know she wasn't breathing? You had to have seen it. So once you saw it, why didn't you tell the 911 operator that? That's the part I'm not getting. Even if it was blocked, he knew she wasn't breathing. And he also, you're going to tell me nobody went upstairs to find the other two? I'm not buying that either. Why wouldn't you go upstairs and find the other two? Scooby, I'm just not buying it. I'm not saying she was involved. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying she's, a murderer. But there is a piece of this that's missing. Now, what that piece is, I don't know. But there is a piece of this missing. Sly, I'm going to say it again because you just proved my whole point. Can you imagine that terror and shock? Absolutely, I can. But only one of them was freaking out and didn't tell the police, the 911 operator, what she saw. So how much terror was she actually in if she didn't even bother to tell 911 what she saw? That's my problem. But she had to know, Amber. And the reason why I say she has to know, because she was hysterical. She wouldn't have been hysterical just because a roommate didn't answer a phone or because a roommate passed out. That's not why you get hysterical. She got hysterical because she probably saw what went on in the house and then went into terror and shock. But why not tell 911 operator that? Why wouldn't you tell 911 what you saw? That's where I have a problem. She made it out like she's all hysterical just because somebody wouldn't answer her phone and she went to bed drunk. That makes no sense. All she had to say was, oh my God, there was a murder, there was this, there was that. Amber, either way, tell the 911 operator that. You want a link, educated opinion? Steve's a bit off too, though. I mean, let's be fair. I'll give you a link if you want a link. I have no problem with that. If Evil Queen likes you, I like you. Now, that part just makes no sense. Because again, maybe I'm not like explaining it right, but I do believe that she knew what happened. I mean, not knew what happened, but she saw the roommates and that's why she was traumatized. Makes perfect sense. But why not tell 911 that? Like, again, I am not stating that they're involved at all. I'm not stating that anything like that. I just know that something is missing. They didn't tell 911 for a reason. Hey, Kelsey. Kelsey, check out the new website. Tell me what you think. I spent 4 days in website hell. All I'm saying is that there's a piece missing. There's no other reason that they wouldn't tell 911. and why they waited so many hours. Something is missing. There is dots that are not connecting. I just don't know what they are. And that doesn't mean they're involved, doesn't mean that they had anything to do with it. Don't mistake what I'm saying. But we're going to find out something is missing. Was it a recent interview? Well, it had to be because he was probably discussing no, this is from 2 years ago. I'm looking. I don't see it. It just that's what I figured. It just happened. Was it like 3 weeks ago? Because Titanium Built had it. Ouch, that was loud. It was like 3 weeks ago? All right. I promised Titanium Built a candle like fucking 2 years ago. I gotta send it to her. I really do. Just out of sheer principle. I completely forgot. Oh, it wasn't the one from 3 weeks ago? All right. Well, this is 3 weeks ago. Oh. I'm not seeing it. Everything is from a year or two ago. You sure it wasn't from 3 weeks ago? I'm not seeing it. Try this way. Two days ago?
I'm joined now by Steve Gonzalez. He lost his daughter, Kaylee, that tragic morning. Steve, I know that mercifully that the authorities gave you that tape before the rest of us. You've had some time. But beyond that, I don't know how, after 2.5 years of gag order, this landed with you. I don't know if this was more painful, more elucidating, a bitter pill. Tell me how you're coping with this at this point.
I'm a father, so it's not, my emotions are really my children and my wife. So I would say that they feel like they're slowly drowning, and I'm the guy that's trying to help them stay from drowning. And these slow leaks, this torturous process that we're going through, they've done a better job. They've responded to our feedback. We have said, hey, The 911 call is not something that we want to turn on TV and actually see. So they have responded. They have done a better job of, this is a community that doesn't know what murder is. They don't have any clue how to handle, public relations. It just doesn't really exist. So we're getting through it together, and it's hard to say it's getting better, but they are communicating, and we're trying to protect our children and protect all the families and protect the survivors to make sure that we don't have these trolls that are attacking them for no reason.
Did you get any clarity? Did you learn anything or any epiphanies when you listened to the call?
Yes. I mean, I always wanted it to make more sense. Like any murder, your brain wants to gravitate towards make this make sense. But the truth is, murder never makes sense. This is a psychopathic person who does something that breaks the norm of all of our consciousness. All of our minds are just struggling with the fact that this has happened. So we can logically try to make it make sense, but it's not really going to make sense. It's not Hollywood where they try to make it all fit together. In real life, you're just sitting there dumbfounded, like, why can somebody be killed in their bedroom? How does that make sense?
You mentioned in a statement today that you think Hunter Johnson protected those girls. I mean, listen, I don't know what happened, but I'm trying to piece this together like a puzzle, and it sure feels like he knew something and he protected Bethany from knowing. Do you think that he went up to the third floor and may have...
Okay, what did I miss here? How did he protect the girls? And why was he so fucking calm?
Have seen what happened to Kaylee and Maddie and therefore said, get out, get out, get out, but did not tell Bethany and did not tell Dylan?
I talked to Hunter directly, and it sucks. He had a broken soul. This is a man who's seen his best friend dead, dying, like gone. So we exchanged a moment, and I talked to him, and he was trying to protect everyone in that house to not go through what was overwhelming him at the moment. So I don't know about the details of upstairs, downstairs, door open, door not. But in the bigger picture, does it really matter? He was literally just responding to what he probably thought was a prank, thinking his friend, his best buddy, had these girls rolling. And he showed up there, and he seen the opposite of a prank. And I seen it in his eyes. He was broken. He was very broken from what he had seen.
Okay, now here's my question. Go rolling means drop ecstasy. I don't know if that's what Steve meant, or if he meant if there's another term for go rolling, but that's a term of dropping X. So I'm wondering if that's what he was referring to, that he thought they were dropping X and they were, hallucinating or something. I don't know, just a very interesting term for Steve to use.
Well, did Hunter tell you that he was able to open the door to Xana's room and witness Xana and Ethan in there?
He told me that he went to the door, and he was trying to go through that door, and he was trying to figure out what was going on in there. It's kind of like what you're hearing with that audio. He announced himself. He said, "Hey, I'm here. What's going on?" But they didn't respond, and he went in there. He seen something, and I think around 2:15, you hear when somebody truly sees something.
Thanks for watching.
Go to joinnn.com to find.
Wait, 2:15? What 2:15? In the afternoon? The cops were there at 11. Now I'm more confused than ever. What was 2:15? It definitely wasn't 2:15 in the morning. Damn, I wish that didn't cut off. But yeah, I don't get what the 2:15 is. Anyone know? Anyone watching get a follow-up? Because that doesn't make sense. Why would he not see until 2:15? Cops were there at 12. They didn't search till 2:15? I don't know, something's not right. That didn't change anything. Unfortunately. I stand by. It's something's missing. Like I said, I don't know what's missing, but something is missing. There is a piece of this. Maybe it's the go rolling. Maybe they were dropping ecstasy and they freaked out. Because I've never heard that term used other than drop an E. So I don't know if anyone follows the case, like who follows creators more. You can hear him yell or scream at the 2:15 mark of the call. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. Thank you, educated opinion. That makes sense. But again, she had to know, or she wouldn't have been freaking out at 11 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So she had to know something was wrong, more than my roommate just wouldn't answer the phone. And she didn't say roommates. She said roommate. I don't know, the whole thing is sketchy. Whoop, sorry, Winston. Whole thing is sketchy. Huh. Educated, do you think Kohlberg is guilty or innocent? I don't know, honestly. I mean, in my heart of hearts, I think he's guilty, but you just don't know anymore. There are some red flags. The one thing that keeps coming back to me is where's the blood? Where are the clothes? Where's the weapon? Something. And there's nothing. We don't know where the clothes are. We don't know where any blood went. I mean, if he was dripping with blood, she would know. She would have seen it. Unless she was tripping. Now, I'm sure that Steve said to her, look, you're not going to get in trouble. Just tell me, were you high? Were you on anything? Because if you are, it's cool. I understand. And we're not going to leak it to the media, but I need to know. And I'm sure she would admit it. But again, the fact he used that term, go rolling, that's a drug term. That's an ecstasy term. And that's just not a term that a 50-some-year-old guy uses. That's like saying bro. Oh, wasn't that immaculately, sweetie pie? If it was him, he left the knife sheath, so it wasn't that immaculate. And that's a pretty fucking dumb thing to leave. It is going to be a long trial. But I just hope it's based on evidence and not, a Scott Peterson. Because believe me, if Kohlberg is guilty, fucking throw away the key. I have no problem with that. But you're sending a man to death. You better be sure. And that's where I'm sketchy. You know, it's one thing to make a mistake with a prisoner. It's another thing to make a mistake with death row. And a lot of them make mistakes on death row. But that's you're taking someone's life. You better fucking be sure. And it shouldn't be, you know, public opinion. And if he did do it, he shouldn't get off. But the only reason why I kind of think he's probably guilty, like from a defensive perspective, because they're doing everything to get it off the death penalty and just spend life in jail. Well, then do you have evidence he's guilty? Why do you think he's going to be convicted if you have all this evidence that he's not? I don't know. I don't see him pulling. I don't know. From what I've seen, I just don't think he's that smart. Hey, Ash Cash. I just don't think he's that smart. I don't know. I mean, I think it was his car. It just, where are the clothes? How come there was no blood? Where did he change? Those are my questions. You know, where did he change his clothes? How do you not have blood everywhere? Just stabbing someone will give you, you know, lots of blood. So I don't know. It's definitely weird. Now, do I think they targeted him out of nowhere? No. But do I think that that other guy that died could be a part of it? Yeah, I do. I really do. But he's dead, so we'll never know. Now, if Kohlberger was smart, he would totally blame the guy that died. You guys know who I mean, right? I forgot his name. But he was also part of it, or possibly part of it. So, and I don't remember the exact scenario or the exact story. I just know I discussed it way back when. Yeah, but there's circumstantial evidence. I want hard evidence. I've always said that. You can take circumstantial evidence and make it fit to anything. I know a lot of people are convicted on circumstantial. I don't buy it. I want hard evidence. Because a good cop can piece together anything and make it work. Anyone can. Copacker, thank you. Yeah, it's been a while since I talked about this case. But it wouldn't surprise me if Copacker was involved. I got one dog sleeping on the floor, one dog sleeping on the bed, and Winston about to get up, sitting on my lap. Now, my issue with Kohlberger is what happened in Pennsylvania. Like, why are you wearing gloves around your own parents' house? That's a bit sketchy. But you see what I mean? A lot of people think that he's guilty already, and we haven't heard one shred of evidence. That's what I mean about public opinion. Should not be basing that on without hearing a shred of evidence. That's how innocent people get convicted. Just saying. But I'm going to get off because I'm starving to death. And I want to finish watching this Ruby Franke stuff. Let's see what thumbs up. Come on. I'm only at 63 thumbs up. Bad Wolf is going to beat my ass if I don't have 100. Come on, hit that 100. So, all right, but I'm going to get off though. I really am hungry. I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, don't forget, order your candles, energycandles.com. Titanium Built, if you're listening, I promise I'm going to get that candle out. I have forgotten about her for years, but I do owe her a candle. So check out energycandle.com, ENERGIE, and I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Have a good night. Thank you guys for Super Chat, PayPal, Cash App, and for hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.